What is up, y'all? Welcome to the theden.podcast. This is the theden.podcast where we got four buds talking about the theden.podcast. That is
THEDEN dot, that's a period, PODCAST. The theden.podcast.
I was checking that he spelled that correctly, and he did.
He did? Okay.
So let's go. Hey, yo, 55 Garcia Alex joined our live stream. We're live streaming right now, guys. Next time you want to catch us live while we're actually recording, just follow us on Instagram. What he just said.
At the theden.podcast.
At the theden.podcast.
Do then.
That way you can see us live. Make sure that we're doing things correctly. You will see this. Actually, you won't see this because whatever. That's gonna be like a week from now. But yeah, so we're going live. We're doing it live. Fuck it. We're going live.
Fuck it.
Actually, you won't see this.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but yeah. So last episode we did the fast food bracket. That was pretty cool. Who won?
Chick-fil-A.
And notice what we had earlier today.
Did we
Take it out of the trash.
He just took it out of the trash. That's horrible.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Hell yeah.
Didn't we say we were going to do like the top 4 and bring those in?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did mention that.
We forgot.
Yeah, we forgot to do it this time.
We'll do that in the future.
Yeah, we'll figure that out because that's something we.
The next time we do a bracket, we can do
a lot
that.
of shit we still haven't done.
Do we remember what the top 4 even were?
Yeah, it was Panda Express.
Yes.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, Chipotle.
And
Whoever the hell was on the left. I
I think it was
say
like
Checkers.
Yeah, I think
I would like for it to be
Well,
Checkers.
the shit's right there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's literally at your feet.
Okay, so we had Dairy
This in
Queen.
one hand.
Dairy Queen, that's right. It was a sleeper.
Dairy Queen beat Checkers.
Yeah, it was a
That's
sleeper.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, so we had Dairy Queen, you had Panda Express, Chick-fil-A, and Chipotle. So yes, you were right on most of those.
Yeah, I missed the...
Dairy Queen, that's sleeper.
Yeah, so that's actually pretty cool because we have three actual food places, and then we have a dessert place that we can, we can also eat food from. So I guess,
Yeah, they do have their food.
We'll have to figure that shit out or whatever.
Exactly,
Such
I
as
agree.
But with food comes snacks, and with snacks comes breakfast. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the live right now. The live chat is pretty lit right now. Y'all need to get on this. So with I'm sorry. So with snacks, as I was saying, with snacks come breakfast, and with breakfast comes cereal.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, think about it. Yeah,
He's trying to
so,
segue.
I mean, I'm trying. I tried a little bit. You gotta have smooth transitions. You know what I'm saying? But so with breakfast comes cereal, and we wanted to know how do you open your cereal box?
How do you open yours?
How do I open
Because
mine?
they're not going to be able to answer right now.
Well, yeah, that's why you want to put it in the comments down below. Right below, you just click that comment button, type a comment out, let us know what's up. But anyway,
You'll be our first ever comment.
but anyway, so how do I open my cereal boxes? Well, I haven't opened a cereal box in years. It's literally been like years since I've actually even opened a cereal box. But you bring up a good point, because what could happen if you open it up incorrectly?
Nothing.
I mean, it's all. I feel like it's all like a personal preference, but like, I don't know. I know there's people that literally just tear open the box and tear open the bag, and I just feel like that's like a savage way of doing it. Like,
so what I do is I tear open the box, right?
Savage.
And the bag, I open it decently, and then I usually just clip it. Like I have one of those bag clips. And I clip the bag. What pisses me off though is the people that take out their cereal from the bag and put it into those containers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Fuck that.
I mean,
what's the
I'm okay with
keep
it.
the box.
I'm okay.
What's
I'm
the
okay
point?
with it. I'm okay with it to an extent, but at the same time, it's
I think it's such a waste of time.
because that's actually airtight.
That's big facts. It is pretty practical in that sense, but
Yeah.
I like having it inside of the box.
Yeah.
Because you know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
I like
more organic.
When I open the box, I always make sure I open it nice and smoothly, so like you can close it again with the little tab. So like
That's the thing.
it looks nice. It's
That's
not
the
just
thing.
when it's up, it's not just torn open.
It's happened to me way too often where I I try to open the box, gently, and I just rip the first flap open. So I'm not able to keep it closed. You know what I'm saying? Because it comes with that little tab that you can insert
but I
into
don't
the
use
slot.
it. Whatever.
Yeah, you don't care because you clip it, so it doesn't matter.
I feel like you should. But.
As long as you clip it, the bag is the most important part.
That's
You don't
literally
need to
true.
care about
Yeah.
the
If
box.
you insert it into the
That's
slot, nothing happens because there's still air coming in. It's really no point. It's just for no spill.
And then when I was when I was a kid and I would go for prizes inside the cereal boxes, just open it from the bottom. I just take the price. Because the price is always at the bottom.
That's something completely different. That's just you just go for it.
Yeah, just open it from the bottom instead from the top, and then that way you get the prize. You just take the prize out and you get.
Big fact. I wonder if there's people that like open it the same way that they open their mail, where they have like a mail knife and they just like slide it under the slot.
I imagine.
Well, how you should be opening it is you just grab your knife,
right?
Just cut the middle of the box.
Wait.
You see, you weren't expecting that, were
you? Right down the middle of the box.
Right down the middle.
And then you get the bag as well, and everything just spills out. You have your bowl ready.
No. So what you do is you open like that, and then you pour the milk into it, and you eat it straight from there.
Exactly. That's
like you assert true dominance.
Yeah, you have to eat the whole box.
Yeah, basically that's.
Or you probably could just put it in the fridge, but you'll probably get all soggy. It depends on the cereal.
That's big fat. I wouldn't most cereals get soggy?
No, but there's some cereals that are okay if they get soggy.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like what? I don't know. I can't think of one that would be. I've never eaten cereal with milk. Like, if you ask me whether you put the milk or the cereal first, I put the cereal first, and that's it. That's all that goes.
No, for one, you definitely put the cereal first, no matter what.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Well,
you know the people out there that eat cereal with water?
Yeah.
I think you mentioned this.
That's how it was supposed to be eaten.
Wait, what?
That's how, like, when it
originally came out, like, it was with, like, for water.
Yeah.
Really?
With water, yeah.
Because
it's
like a morning like breakfast thing. Like no one really knew what the fuck they were doing like with cereal back then, but now we know. Yeah. Now we're knowledge kings, and who knows?
Now it's just all sugar.
Maybe almond milk is the way to go with these cereals now.
Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, I do know people that do like 2 bowls or like a bowl that's like separated in half, and they have the cereal in one half and the milk in the other half. And what they do is like they pick up cereal and they just dip it in the milk. So that's the way they get milk, but it doesn't get it doesn't sit in the milk and get soggy.
That makes sense, yeah.
That makes sense, but at the same time, I feel like you have a little bit of sogginess.
That seems like too classy for me. Like
that's too much work. That's too much work. It's just cereal, milk in one bowl, and you drink or eat the bowl, whatever you do.
Plus, I think like the mild sogginess that you get from the cereal being in the milk for like a few moments. Adds to like the experience because it's not like super crunchy.
And then
but I'm not speaking from experience.
There's those chocolate cereals that like their chocolate like runs off into the milk and makes like chocolate milk. Those are the best.
That's a thing.
That is a thing. I think it's the chocolate cereals. I think does that. So like they like as they like get soft. Not even they don't get that soggy honestly. As they like this soft, I guess I don't know what happens. Like the milk absorbs the chocolate, and so when you're done with the cereal, all you have is like chocolate milk.
Fire. And have you guys ever used those bowls where it's like it has a straw?
I think I know what you're talking about. It starts at the middle, at the bottom.
Yeah, it starts at the bottom. So when you finish cereal, you can just drink the milk like with using the straw.
Yeah, I think that's pretty clever.
That's fire.
Bars should start giving out sippy cups, because of the environment.
Who? What?
The bars. Like, because you have your bars and you need your like straws for your drinks.
Yeah.
Just give out a sippy cup. Just clean it afterwards. I mean, boom, you're done.
That is a little tricky to clean the straw. I guess
you just pour water, right?
Just boiling water, boiling water and cleaner or whatever it's called.
I don't think that's too bad of an idea. I kind of like that low key. Like if you had a straw like built into the cup. Do you drink alcohol with a straw though? I don't think so.
It depends on the usually like mixed drinks, but honestly, like don't take my straw away.
It's mixed drinks and like frozen drinks. They do straws for frozen drinks a lot.
Don't you have to like scoop it like milkshakes? Well, that's what I do. I like to have like a spoon with my milkshakes, so I could just spoon that. What if Yeah. Like instead of using a straw.
No, your milkshake that makes sense, but we're talking about alcohol.
But it's like I know I was comparing it.
Daniels.
What?
But keep on talking. What were you talking about? You can't just like get distracted like that.
I'm sorry. It's somebody on the live chat.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is pretty cool. I didn't know you can like add a question to your live.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. Look, check out my live right now. It's how do you tear your cereal box by customer, and it's just a picture of someone that's not him.
I don't see it.
Oh, it's not you.
No, it's only for him.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, but look, elige una para mostrarla en pantalla.
Why did she spam?
Yeah, what?
Wait, what? Look the Instagram live. Don't get distracted by it.
Yeah,
that's
okay,
right.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I was comparing like frozen. I don't know why I did this, but you said frozen drinks, and I was thinking of a milkshake when they're too. When I'm thinking of a frozen drink, I should be thinking of a frozen lemonade. That's more comparable
That's
than
more
an actual
comparable.
milkshake. And even with a frozen lemonade, I would use.
I mean, it depends like
and
how
also
icy
with-
it is.
A lot of times with frozen lemonade, you get that straw that has like a little.
Yeah. Oh, like a McFlurry
Yeah.
straw. It's not the same thing because the McFlurry straw you can't actually use to scoop, but it's like it has like that big.
I guess
opening straw.
I'm close enough.
Yeah, they're similar-ish.
What McFlurry straw?
Like a McFlurry, no, the McFlurry spoons.
Yeah, there's a McFlurry.
Yes.
They have like a
That's what I
hole
meant.
inside, like that. Like at some point in time, everybody thought like it was like
It's a
drink
straw.
out.
Yeah, it was this for a straw. Yeah,
But yeah, no.
but there's I think 7-Eleven still has them.
Oh, they
Or,
have
like, the scoops.
huge. They have
Sorry
thick
about that.
straws. Like those straws are like big. They're Slurpee straws basically. That's what
Yeah.
that's what you want to have. It's like a
Yeah.
like a hole that big. You know what I'm saying? And you just insert your slurp
Stop.
into the hole.
Interesting.
It's pretty easy. Why does it say P plus R? Doesn't matter.
What?
But yeah, it says P plus R on the top left of my live. And I'm thinking Puerto Rico, but it's obviously not Puerto Rico.
That's not it.
But it could be something in Spanish, I suppose. Since
Oh,
it's
for
Spanish.
storing away cereal, is there any way we can make it into like ice cream? It's like it's milk. What else do you need to make ice cream?
Wait, what did you ask?
Wait,
Wait, what did you ask? Wait,
Like,
you
remember
said something
earlier
about
we-
cereal?
Yeah, I remember earlier we were talking about storing cereal like with the whole box.
Yes.
Like we just put it in the fridge.
Yes.
Is there any way we can put it in the freezer and get like cereal out of it?
I
No,
don't think so.
okay.
No,
That's just
I
flat.
I don't know,
That's
that's
an
just-
interesting question.
Boy,
I just don't
I know it's just not like you put it in the freezer and you get
Yeah.
ice cream, but like what would be the process to turn it into ice cream?
So I went to.
I'm pretty sure it's very different though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, probably. But like on the topic of ice cream, I saw the coolest thing. I went to I was down in Homestead and I went inside a gas station, and they had like a vending machine that made milkshakes, but it was like the coolest thing ever because they had like a ton of different. So it was like a ton of cups,
Mm-hmm.
like Oreo, Kit Kat.
I think I know
like,
exactly
a
what
ton
you're
of
talking
stuff,
about.
a
I feel
ton
like
of cups that you
I've
can
seen it
pick.
somewhere.
So you buy which one you want, and there's like a machine that you put like very thick,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
extreme thick, or like not thick, and you could just like I'd never seen it before. It was fucking awesome.
I think I saw that at UCF once.
My old university,
Mhm.
ASU had it.
Damn, that's wild.
It's great.
That's pretty cool. I was thinking, okay, like
I was sort of upset because they installed it in my like sophomore or junior year when I was already living off campus, so I wasn't
Oh.
eating in the dining hall.
true.
So like I would walk in to meet other people and then it would just be there and I'm like, when does this come here? Like, what is this? I think I passed it like multiple times, not knowing what it actually was.
It's a good old ice cream machine.
Alien
That easy,
technology.
And then like I think I was.
51 technology, honestly.
Louis, we can't.
Are we rating Area 51?
No.
Our
September
listeners
20th,
need to
right?
know.
September 20th. That's the date, right? Oh, they make it so far ahead. They should have made it like I thought it was
Yeah.
July 20th until July 20th. Nothing happened. I was like, oh, okay, it's September 20th.
Yeah, I mean it's sort of stupid because if there is anything there, they're just gonna.
Well,
I mean, nobody's gonna get past the fence, probably, but like they're still gonna move it.
one, there's nothing there. Like because like they're not gonna keep like Area 51. Everybody knows what it is.
Yeah,
They're not gonna keep secret technology in some place that everybody knows what it is.
That's true.
I mean
Oh,
it's
good
just probably like research and top secret stuff, like
Yeah, I mean, it's,
regular.
no matter what, it's
top
still a
secret.
military base. Like
Yeah.
they will shoot you if you try to cross. Like if
Right,
you try to get in.
right. No,
No
matter.
questions asked.
Right. That's
But
it's
the whole
just
thing
facts.
is it's a giant conspiracy. Like the whole like the meme that came out from it. It's a giant conspiracy.
Wait,
What is that?
There's a conspiracy behind the meme.
Mm-hmm. The reason the meme came out was because the whole thing happened with Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know if you guys pay attention to anything that's happening in the world.
What do you think?
Nothing except for Puerto Rico.
So this billionaire gets they arrested him for child sex trafficking, and this is something that people have been talking about for a super long time.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Jones has been talking about it for years, but he pretty much has this he has his own private island that supposedly is like a huge like child sex trafficking place. So like you can like and like a ton of rich people and famous people, and, like, politicians, like they all went.
Wasn't that like that retreat that you had mentioned? No, was it different? Okay.
Yeah, two separate things.
Okay.
Whatever. So this guy gets arrested, and it like implicates a lot of important people. So I don't think it's a coincidence that 2 days after he was arrested, this meme started getting traction, because that's what all the internet has been focusing on.
It's interesting.
Well, like, what do you mean? Like, what are you trying to say there?
It was a cover up. Like it's just so like
Oh,
It's
so
just
that's
to
people
draw
don't talk
attention
about
away.
that.
people don't talk about the other thing.
I-
They're gonna talk about the Area 51 thing instead.
I do know. I've seen online that the guy who created the Facebook event page did it completely as a joke, as everybody expected, and did not expect it to get the millions of people confirming to go that are going.
That's pretty nuts. That's pretty crazy.
And it's funny, there are millions of people, but I went the other day and checked, and I have a couple friends that say that they're going. I'm like, I know none of these people are actually going to
Right,
go.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
nobody's gonna show up.
There's going to be people are going to show up in order to see what the people showing up to actually do something are going to do.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everybody's going to show up to watch,
Mhm.
and nobody's going to show up to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then other people are thinking that's just they're just going to have music and food and stuff there, and it's just going to become some sort of festival that happens every year.
I mean, I don't know. That'd be kind of weird.
I don't
think
get
the
I
government
don't
would
I
like
don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen, but
that. I don't think the government would like that in the first place. To having a
True.
yearly ritual at Area 51 where the public comes in. They would kind of want to keep that. I mean, isn't there an Area 51 little place right before actual Area 51? I seen a shack. There's Area 51 aliens
just
restaurant or some shit. I don't know.
Well,
Well, I mean, that's
town or
all over
something.
the place. Yeah, it's just it's a tourist attraction.
Right,
We'll
right,
see
right.
how they can get up to right where they're allowed to.
I raised your conspiracy theory with the hotel conspiracy theory, where actually this was devised by the hotels near the Area 51 area because all the hotels there are booked. I don't know about you. I seen something about that. It's
I
booked.
did see that the closest hotel to Area 51, whatever the hotel may
They're
be,
all
it's
booked.
it's fully booked for that date or that time period.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's pretty funny.
I don't know. I can see that.
It could be the hotel
I-
conspiracy.
I can
It
see
could be
that.
both actually. What if he
Louis,
owns those hotels?
You just gave me ideas for the future. Thank you.
What if he owns those hotels? The guy who did the sex trafficking thing.
Yo, I think memes are the next
Did you
wave
see that,
of
like,
advertising.
They found him unconscious
Business
yesterday or 2 days ago.
This morning.
This morning, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much news that happens that it's just all over for me.
What
now.
did you mention?
The guy he's talking about, they found him unconscious in
In jail
his cell
Really?
this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, with Idris to his neck, they're saying it was an attempt. He's good, he's stable. But they're saying it was attempted suicide.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
It's not attempted suicide.
You think someone actually...
Somebody shutting him up.
Yeah?
He knows way too much.
I feel
That's pretty cool.
That's scary.
not knowing anything about him, anything like that. She's waking up with knowing how rich he is. Just yeah, no, that's not.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just wake up unconscious with marks on your neck.
Yeah, some people trying to shut him up. I mean, he should have been on it's just weird. People, it's weird how the justice system works because there's this guy that's a super high profile, whatever, and then he's just in a regular cell, and then you have some guy that used to be tied into the Trump campaign that he got arrested, Paul Manafort, and he was in solitary confinement because of he was I think he was what I don't remember what it was. I think he got arrested for perjury, which pretty much lying to the court,
Mm-hmm.
and he got solitary confinement for that.
Oh, because he knew shit. Is what you're saying.
No, it's because he was right wing. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because it was the media picked up traction on it, so it's something they care about. So he got harsher times.
Oh, so kind of communicate a message, I guess.
Yeah, and then this guy, I've seen the Jeffrey dude. He it's funny because I was he's in the same jail now as El Chapo is.
Interesting.
And then somebody mentioned that it's crazy. A couple years ago, maybe 2017, there was a protest in Charlottesville, and some guy ran over it was a liberal protest,
Mm-hmm.
and some guy ran over some girl.
Wait, what? No, this was the not the neo-Nazi march in Charlottesville.
Yeah, no, because so they were the liberals, they were protesting the neo-Nazi march.
Yeah.
And then one of these people some guy ran over one of the people protesting, one of the girls protesting, and same thing. He got obviously he killed somebody, but he got like I think he got like his sentence was like 400 years.
Oh yeah, but normally it's like what 200 or like 120.
No,
or
like it was
shit.
insane. Like it was an insane amount of time.
Right,
Obviously,
right,
he killed
right.
somebody, and he should have life in prison. But his sentence was like insane.
Exactly.
I mean, he also did hit a bunch of other people too.
Yeah, but then you look at like El Chapo's like prison sentence, and like it's
what did he do? I'm super like not well.
El Chapo. He literally like he was like the maker of the drug cartels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he was like literally like he started like he pretty much single handedly started the black market like drug trading like from Mexico to the U.S.
Yeah.
He was
Kinda stud, like.
no, he's a genius.
Yeah,
Like he was
yeah.
super fucking smart.
Yeah.
The one that
well,
escaped
until
from
he got
prison.
caught.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
he escaped from prison.
I thought you said he's.
He's in prison now.
He's
He
like
escaped from
we
prison.
caught him. Yeah.
oh
they recaught him.
yeah.
He
That's nuts.
once or twice.
I think twice.
Twice.
That's
escaped
kind of
twice.
sick, low
Yeah.
key.
Was it both from Mexican prison?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why they ended up
Like,
like,
that's why
the US
he's
was like
in
fuck
the
you
US
guys,
now.
like we're extraditing him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like they arrested him the third time. They caught him the third time and they extradited him to the
Yeah,
US.
no, like basically as soon as he escaped the second time, the US was like, yeah, we're gonna help you guys catch him, but when we do, he's going to a US prison.
Yeah,
That's pretty
Makes
funny.
sense.
Yeah, but he pretty much his story's wild. So like he like obviously you guys know what drug cartels are.
Yes.
On the low.
He has like a bunch of Netflix documentaries
Yeah,
too.
True. I would
So whatever. So like in like during this time, like during his rise to power, like in Mexico, like there was whatever there was like how it is now. There was like 1,000 drug cartels and like everybody was fighting for power until El Chapo like actually fucking like rose to like the power of one of them, and he pretty much united all the drug cartels. Because like it's just like where there's no point of killing each other. It's just focus on like getting drugs into the U.S.
Right. Huh.
So like yeah, he just like I mean he was the one that like they found like huge tunnels that like he like made people make like under the border. Yeah, it was
that's
like
kind of sick. That's nuts. That's
Yeah,
crazy to unite all the drug cartels.
Yeah.
But think about like
it wasn't all
already.
of them, but it was like the major
Right,
ones.
the major ones. Yeah, I feel like that trickles down a little bit too. But that's
Yeah.
kind of nuts. That's crazy. Like
Yeah.
to unite them, like being like the culture that they would already have. Like
Yeah.
they hate each other.
Right.
So like
Yeah,
for him to
exactly.
unite them, that's like that. It has to be a very charismatic leader to do that.
Yeah,
in the first place.
he's crazy. Yeah, like he literally had like an army. Like he had like submersibles, like
Yeah.
helicopters.
Really?
Yeah, like, it was like
Yeah.
fucking insane.
Insane.
I like
The
that.
Mexican drug cartel army. You gotta watch out for those guys. They go
Yeah,
crazy.
dangerous.
They go
Yeah.
stupid.
So, Alex, you got back from Europe when, like 3 weeks ago?
About yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I noticed this, like, because I was in Europe when I was in my cruise to Spain. The stalls, the bathroom stalls, they're like actually closed off. Did you notice that?
Like from floor to ceiling is what you're saying?
Yeah, like not like even on like the sides on the gaps. There's
Mhm.
no
There's no
gaps.
gaps.
Everywhere, like almost every public restroom you go in the U.S. or anywhere, like all the stalls
Right, they have,
always
like, the
have
gaps
the
and, like,
wide ass gaps.
Mhm.
And, like you can make eye contact every
You
time with
kinda
somebody.
And you
Like-
can see like their feet.
Oh,
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There's like gaps under it.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
And like I don't know if it's just me. I just noticed this, and you might have not noticed or whatever. But like I noticed in like almost everywhere I went in Europe in a bathroom, all the stalls were always like perfectly sealed. Like you couldn't see anything through them. If there was openings, it was just very small openings, not like the large ass openings they have here.
No clue.
Yeah, you didn't even notice.
It's interesting.
He just didn't use the bathroom while he was there. That's what happened. Oh fuck! Oh, we can't do this. We can't do this.
Put the volume down.
What are you guys doing?
We were doing live together.
Why didn't you just put the volume down?
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Was it like that in Japan? Did you notice?
Not
Nah,
much,
I've heard that
but
they're
I'm pretty sure
really-
yes.
They all have the bidets in Japan,
I mean,
which is pretty nice.
Wait.
Oh fuck! I can't put my volume
Alright,
down.
cancel
Exactly. Me either.
Just
Cancel it then. God.
That was nuts.
But in Japan, no, I have not noticed. I didn't really notice that much, but yes, I'm pretty sure it is true though that as to where they had like tied seals on their doors.
I don't understand why the U.S. has to be so different. Like
I read it.
We're open.
We're efficient.
I don't know if it was like a theory or a story or whatever the fuck it was, but I read it had something like the reason those caps exist. They get literally like it's because of like drug usage. Because like you're less likely to go shoot up in a fucking like
That's
stall
interesting.
when like people can see.
you.
It's interesting concept.
Yes.
But I mean, that would still make sense because like you can just go to the handicap one, which is big ass, and you just hide behind like the guy. Like you hide behind the wall while the door's here. Hide behind the wall here.
I feel like that doesn't solve much.
No, I would understand, but I feel like that can't be the only reason.
No, I'm sure it's not.
There has to be like.
I also think it's cost efficient as well. Like especially the gaps in the bottom and the top. Like if you don't have it floor to ceiling, you save a lot of money and material.
Yeah,
which makes sense.
I feel like it's more. I feel like it's more like that. It's like how much privacy can we give them while saving us the most amount of money?
Exactly. That's literally what's going through their head.
What's the least amount of privacy or whatever?
Most amount of privacy with the least amount of cost.
Yeah, there we go.
That's the move.
Yeah.
I was gonna Google it. I wonder what Google says. Why
Let's do Google it. Yeah.
Why do
gaps
through?
Can I put a filter myself?
Why do bathroom doors have gaps?
There has to be some reason behind it.
Okay, let's see.
Check me out, boo.
What are you doing?
No, we got some filters on this bit. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Fuck it.
It's the.
So it has gaps at the bottom. The gap at the bottom is because it's easier to clean. You can just hold them down and power wash.
That makes a lot of sense.
Emergency access. If someone loses consciousness in a fully enclosed bathroom, it may take several hours for somebody to notice.
That's also true.
Deterrent to undesirable behavior, which is what I said.
Yeah, that's what you said, yeah.
More affordable.
Right, that's what I said.
Better air circulation.
Huh. I didn't think about that.
Keeps the line moving.
Shit in Europe.
Keeps the what?
Keeps the line moving.
That's facts.
Yeah. So you can see if somebody's like in the stall.
Yeah, because sometimes it's like locked, but there's no one there, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all these things were like kind of like make sense, and the last one is toilet paper can be shared.
I like that one. That's my favorite one.
Like technically,
yeah, like it's not wrong. You bang on the other guy's wall.
It's like, hey,
where's the toilet paper, dog?
Yo, on the real, like that shit does happen though. Like,
I mean, yeah,
I've never had it happen to me. I don't think.
That's hilarious.
But like, I don't doubt that it's happened to multiple people. Be like, yeah,
but
like,
to be honest, like, what are they going to do? Just like pass you like a bunch of paper towel rolled up just because you can't take off the roll?
Yeah, it depends. Some stalls you can. But you have a good point. You have a good point.
It kills it. I always crack up at like the EDC subreddit, the Everyday Carry subreddit, because whatever, like some people like carry like lockpicking sets and stuff, and they're like it finally came to use because there was no toilet paper in the thing, and it's locked. So they lockpicked it, and then like they got like the other one because they usually have like a second one inside, and they started using that. And people do it all the time where it's like also like the lock of the bathroom door is broken. So they literally get their knife and they just use it as a lock, and it keeps the door from being able to open it.
That's smart, actually.
Unless they use too much pressure and then they break the knife.
Yeah.
But that's the risk they're willing to take because they put the knife in the lock.
I suppose. But that you would never expect to use a knife for a fucking lock on a bathroom stall.
I never thought about doing that, yeah.
Well, then again, who poops in a stall? Exactly. No one does. It's a conspiracy.
You're supposed to poop in the urinal.
Exactly.
I didn't even think.
And the sink is also pretty good too, but like sometimes
Is that from personal experience?
No.
You sure?
No, I've seen it.
I've peed in the sink before. Sorry, Lewis.
That means
yeah, I peed in the sink. I don't know why, but it's like I was like I don't want to flush the toilet.
No fucking way.
So I was like, fuck it.
I don't want to flush the toilet, so let me just pee in the sink. Why not in the shower, in the tub? Like
that also makes sense, but that it wastes more water because then you have to like use the shower water, and the shower water uses a lot more water per like minute or per second than a sink does. So you know,
I mean, you can just turn it on and off again. Like
that's also true. Or if I just pee directly into the hole,
yeah, like
that'd be straight. Or you can just pee in the toilet and not flush.
Who is your only viewer?
That is very true. I definitely heard of people who like don't flush the toilet unless they go number 2.
Yeah, they say that you save water like that.
Yeah.
You save water bill, and like whatever. Like I don't think it's gonna stink it up that bad. I mean, think of Gia's room. Like it's never gonna smell that bad. You know what I'm saying? With pee. Like if you pee in the toilet but you don't flush, it's never gonna smell as bad as Gia's room does.
Yeah, I don't get what the.
Yeah, well, no, because she had the cat and it just smells like shit. I'm just talking about the smell in general.
So you're talking about
the cat pees on the litter, which is outside.
Yeah.
The litter box. You're talking about the litter box.
That's not Gia's room.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess, but it still smells bad inside of Gia's room. But whatever, we don't have to get into details.
No, it smells bad in her general direction.
Lucy, you think she smells bad?
No, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the cat. Like the room.
I mean, cats in general smell bad. Yeah, whatever.
That's
Yeah,
facts.
true. Don't tell Bridget.
Noise.
What?
But yeah, so if you want to save water on your water bill,
I mean, that's stuff that
don't
people.
flush your
That's stuff
toilet.
that people like. That's
Or just
stuff
pee
that
in the
people in other
shower.
countries actually do.
Yeah.
Just
And then
pee
they
in the
only
shower,
flush
it's
when they
easier.
pee. Oh, so what I was thinking about doing, I've thought about this before. Like whenever I move out, whenever that would be. I'm just not gonna ever use my bathroom, and I'm gonna go to like the bathroom in like the gym area or whatever the fuck, because that way I don't have to use any of my water, and I can save a lot of water like that. Because you use a lot of water every time you flush. Well, I don't know. I mean, like in an apartment building, like if I live in an apartment building, I'll just go to like the
That's
gym floor.
definitely not
and
worth
use
it.
that one.
Not
I
every
think it's worth it.
apartment
No.
building.
Trust me, if you do it consistently, I feel like you could save so
What
much
if you have
water.
the
Your water
emergency
bill, like flushing the toilet is probably like doesn't even affect like
You don't think so?
a shoot like.
I would have to
there's no way it
experiment.
doesn't.
I would have to experiment.
Are you
no
taking
about it, like-
showers?
Huh?
Are you planning to take showers too down there?
No, I mean I would take showers at home unless they have like I don't think I would take showers down there.
Yeah,
I
I
would take
feel
showers
like-
at my place.
If
So I
you're
would only
taking
be
showers
saving
at
on
your
the flush.
place, I feel like flushing the toilet like is not going to make that much of a difference.
I guess I would have to experiment. Cause I
Not
really
like
don't know.
unless you're going to the bathroom a bunch.
Because
Like,
I know, yeah, and I don't. But like, if you like, let's say you flush the toilet once, I think most toilets are like 3 gallons per flush or something
it's
like
like
that.
1.5 per.
Some are different. Like some are smaller.
Like regular toilets, I think like the bigger urinals, I think are more.
Urinals are less.
Are they?
Yeah, because you're only peeing on the
Yeah,
urinal,
that's
so
true,
you need less water. But I've seen
Oh.
some that are like 3 gallons per flush, 4 gallons per flush, and that's a lot of gallons. You know what I'm saying? We don't even drink that much in a day.
I feel like those are big toilets, though.
And just regular ass toilets. I can tell you how much this toilet right here fucking flushes.
I feel like that's gonna be like
One.
1.5. I don't know why you're live streaming, but
This one's 1.6.
1.6. I
Yeah.
feel like that's the
So
standard.
you're right. So you might be right actually. I might be overestimating in general how much toilets flush.
You guys.
I'm just trying to save money over here, boys. That's all I'm
I
trying
mean,
to
I
do.
completely understand. I
That's all
don't
I'm trying
have
to
any
do.
money,
That's all I'm
so
trying to do, boys. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get that switch up. You know what I'm saying?
Save money, live better, Geico.
Gotta go save.
No, we're not sponsored. We're not sponsored. You can't say that.
That's right. Yeah, that's copyright
You
strike.
got 'em.
Copyright strike
Easy.
number 1.
damn.
Number 1.
Yeah, I think honestly, I've never tried this before, but I think this is the new way to go. Is to put your cereal in milkshakes
Okay.
instead of milk.
I guess we just went full circle.
No, but think about it. It because like milk.
It's
No.
Milk is too milk. You get
interesting,
soggy.
but I don't know.
With a milkshake, you get almost like a topping on the milk.
Because
No, but
milk
it's like
is
that.
not
Like,
vanilla
you can't have a
extract.
milkshake for breakfast, bro. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Maybe if you do it every day.
But no, that doesn't make sense because you die every day. Your body may get used to it, but you still die every day.
That didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But why would you say if you drink milkshake in the morning, you die? Exactly. I'm going off
Because
based
it's
on that
terrible.
logic.
Because it's terrible for you.
I'm
Ice
going
cream
off
is
that
also-
logic.
There's so much sugar.
Is ice cream terrible for you?
Yeah,
I mean, most ice cream.
If
I
you
mean,
have ice cream in
it's-
the morning, will it be that bad?
of course.
It's because of the sugar mainly.
So just have Splenda ice cream. Then it's gonna taste like ass.
That's why
There's
it's
no point.
disgusting. What's
Yeah,
the point?
there's
It's
no
like,
point. Literally no point. I've never even like actually tried something with Splenda. I've had like the little sprinkles. I used to like actually take spoonfuls of sugar at my house, and I would just eat a whole spoonful of sugar, just straight sugar. And I would do this multiple times.
Why?
Yeah,
Bro,
I
My
know,
stepbrothers, they not you guys.
yeah,
You guys are my stepbrothers.
yeah, the
We're
false
ex-stepbrothers.
ones.
Whatever. When they used to be like my front door neighbors,
Mhm.
they had like always in their kitchen. They had
Wait, what? This was a thing. Your stepbrothers used to be your front door neighbors.
We've talked about this.
No, we haven't.
We definitely have.
Well,
Maybe I
just
forgot.
continue this.
Alright, it's not important. So like in their house, they would have like a jar of sugar cubes that like
Mhm.
their mom would use to like put in like her coffee,
Mhm.
and they would just randomly like walk by the kitchen like for like, and they would just grab a sugar cube
Yeah.
and throw it in.
Yep,
That's
that's
super fucking weird.
That's something I would do for sure. Because I'm a sugar freak. I'm a sugar addict. So like, if I see a sugar cube, I'm gonna eat that sugar cube. Like, there's no way I'm gonna look at one and not eat it.
I don't know why, but I feel like sugar cube makes more sense.
Then a spoonful of sugar.
Yeah.
I guess.
Like, it's just, I feel like it's probably the same exact thing, but like,
Yeah, I mean,
popping a sugar cube in your mouth makes more
it
sense.
it
than
does
like, taking a
take an actual
spoonful.
time. Yeah, because a spoonful is like it's less conventional.
I don't know if it's just because like it's more conventional, just like
Grab something and pop it in your mouth
yeah, I don't know.
like a cube
I
of
like-
rice.
because it dissolves more slowly, and so it's like
Oh, that's also true, Loki. Yeah, because you have to like get to the core
yeah.
with like a spoonful of sugar. I just have that shit all over my
Yeah,
mouth.
it's
It's just
just
fucking running
everywhere.
wild. It's like Pop Rocks, but not really because it's not popping. It's just sugar.
True.
I love Pop Rocks.
Pops are strange.
They are.
Yeah, I've never been a huge fan.
Yeah.
I always thought they're like whatever, like Pop Rocks. Like if you're gonna get me Pop Rocks, cool. Like I'll
Yeah, I
have
mean
it.
like
Like,
I'll
we're
have
not
it
have
go
other type of
to
candy.
TV.
Like,
I would
Right.
never buy Pop Rocks for myself, but
Yes.
there's Pop Rocks.
That's facts.
If I see Pop Rocks, I'm gonna have some.
Not even, bro. Like I'll only have Pop Rocks if like someone gifts me Pop Rocks, which has happened before, weirdly enough. And I'm like, well, fuck it. I mean, I gotta eat
I
this.
mean, I'm gonna
But-
just
but
fucking
if-
sit there with my mouth
yeah.
open.
And if I see it on the table, I'm not gonna go for it. Like I could care less about that.
Pop rock ASMR.
Dumb.
That's like
And then that's how we get trendy.
That's
It's
like,
Low key, that's not a bad idea. Pop rock because like,
Four
it's like
guys.
a crackling sound.
Four
Four
guys.
pop rocks.
Four guys pop
one
rocks in their mouth.
microphone.
Four guys,
Four
three Pop Rocks,
Three.
2 dicks,
Tree?
one microphone.
Wait a second. So one guy has his dick. Oh, I see. It's like a train. Okay, so
Wait, what?
2 dicks. One without pop rocks. One with pop rocks. One guy, like sucking without pop rocks. The guy's sucking the dick with pop rocks.
What?
So the guy, like the pop rocks is popping.
Please stop.
as he's going
He's just
crazy.
unleashing his sexual fantasies on us.
What happened with what?
Oh no, I was reacting to what Lewis was saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I
because
was
he's
like,
okay.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I mean, you said that.
And I guess, do you guys have a favorite candy? Is there like one particular that you like, or a snack? I guess in general. I don't know if
I
you
like
can,
those.
you can put them in the same category. I guess.
the
No, because candy and snacks are two different things.
That's the thing. Okay, so let's go candy.
I like
And then
the
we'll go
sours watermelon ones.
Yeah, those are facts.
Those are really
facts.
nice.
What?
The sour watermelons.
Sour Patch watermelon.
Sorry, bro, I was about to say the same shit. You know what's funny?
That was pretty funny. Yeah.
I'm just not gonna say it.
I give up on life. God, I don't know.
Oh, I get skipped.
That's what I was gonna say.
No, you can say it. It's okay. It's not funny anymore. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I don't know.
The basement yard
Yeah.
did a they actually did. I think today. I think it was an episode they posted today,
Probably.
or maybe last week.
Probably.
They did a candy bracket.
Oh yeah.
And the Sour Patch Watermelon one.
Really?
Yeah.
They're just good as fuck.
No, they
bro.
are good as fuck,
I've
yeah.
heard by multiple people that like they're like their favorite candy. I don't know if it's mine yet. I don't even know like what it is yet. But what were you gonna say?
Either Lifesaver gummies,
Those are facts. The sour ones or the regular ones?
regular ones,
Facts.
and then or Kit Kat, I think.
That's chocolate.
Chocolate is candy though.
I don't agree.
No?
Oh, that's an issue.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay,
That's
define
interesting.
candy.
Sweet, like
Non-chocolates.
non-chocolates. Exactly. Like
okay.
gummy bears, gummy worms.
Yeah.
Because
sour
I was
candy.
to be fair, I was thinking the same thing. Because I was thinking like candies. Yeah, Lifesaver gummies are my favorite, but like chocolates is like Kit Kat. That's what I was thinking in my head. That's why I said both of them.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Does anybody here like candy corn?
No.
Not particularly a
Fuck
huge fan of
candy
it. It's whatever.
It's not
really
that
like, I'll
great,
eat it. I'll
honestly.
eat it for sure. Like if I see it like Halloween that comes around, like sure, I'll grab a couple
It's-
and be like,
I won't
okay, I don't
eat
need
It's
it.
Yeah, I
a
don't think I
kid
will.
trap. It's like a tourist trap. It's a kid's trap. It's called candy corn. They're like,
It's a trap.
wow, that's amazing. I love corn and I love candy. Well, I mean, some kids don't like corn.
I think some are better
That's-
than others. I've had some that are like better than others.
That's
actually.
true.
It's
Fuck candy
not too
corn.
bad.
It depends on like as well where they're stored. I suppose. I don't know.
But to be
Okay.
fair, I've never liked Tootsie Rolls either.
I'm a fan.
Tootsie Rolls I like.
I like them.
What about Twizzlers?
Those are pretty good. I
They're
mean,
okay.
I don't
Fuck-
eat them that
fuck
much.
Twizzlers.
They're okay.
Really?
Like I think they're very lacking in flavor.
They-
Very lacking.
What are you gonna
in
eat it
flavor.
for
Yeah.
then?
They're just
What's that?
bland.
What are you gonna eat it for then? It's like I'm biting a fucking piece of string. Like I'm
Yeah, that's true. Like that's why like I'm saying they're okay because like I'll eat it, but it's like fuck. Like I'd rather have something else. I'd rather have Swedish fish.
I really wouldn't.
I
care
guess
for it.
Swedish fish isn't even like in top for me.
It isn't in the top for me either, but like they're okay. Like
I mean, I'd rather have Swedish
pretty
fish
good.
than
Right.
than the
Yeah.
Twizzlers. Fuck
My favorite
Twizzlers.
candy is anything that's like sour.
I love sour. I was about to say I love sour Skittles too.
But I'm thinking, sour Skittles are bomb. But I'm thinking like you know the this definitely isn't it. But I'm just gonna give them a shout out. You know the Airheads Extremes. Those like
Oh, those long
strip,
ones?
yeah,
Yeah,
the strips
yeah.
of like
Those
that,
are
I
good.
love that shit. That's
Those
just
are
bomb
good.
for sure. But I can't call it my favorite because I don't really know what my favorite candy is. Honestly,
Wouldn't it be
it's difficult. What?
the long? Wasn't the Airstream what you were talking about? It's like it's in like in a roll, and then you like pull it.
That's another one.
Oh, that's a different one. Okay.
It's
Oh, the
similar.
extreme ones are just layers.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Fuck. When you said that, I had a candy in mind that I was going to mention.
Well, I'm sorry. Let's go back then. String, layers,
Warheads.
rolls.
Warheads are fire.
Yes, bro. Warheads are bomb.
But like I can't eat a whole bag of them. Like
No, dude, your mouth will literally just like die.
really, like I love Warheads because they last me so long because you get like that big pack
Right.
and it comes in like the individual thing.
Yeah.
So open it up. You have one as a first one. You're like, shit. All right, let me get a second one.
And
After the
that's
second
it,
one, you're like,
that's
there's
it.
no way I can have any more.
I've had like 5 in a row.
You can't feel your tongue.
Yeah, no, I was really bad that day. Like I mean, it's happened to me a lot of times. Like I just eat so much candy in a day that the roof of my tongue, like the day after the roof of my tongue, like I'm eating something hot or like a pasta or whatever, and it's just like burning because of how I've like burnt everything off in the roof of my tongue, the roof of my mouth. Okay, so we've done favorite candies. How about favorite chocolate? Since they're different categories.
Favorite chocolate. But you guys can go.
I really like Lindor.
Lindor's fire.
Or Lindt. You know, like the little Lindt balls. They're like little balls, and then you just unwrap it, and it has like a ball of chocolate, and then you eat it, and it has a creamy filling inside. Except for Lewis, because Lewis is a dick.
I'm not a dick.
I fucking hate Lewis's practices when it comes to chocolate.
Well, I love chocolate when it's cold. Dude.
I don't understand.
Chocolate is good when it's cold.
He puts his chocolate in the fridge, which some of it is okay, but when you put like the Lindor truffles, like the shit that has the creamy chocolate inside of it, and you put that in the fridge, it no longer has creamy chocolate.
I like
you know what I'm saying?
into
And I'm just
it.
pissed.
I like it.
My top 3 chocolates are Lindor for sure. Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah. I've only
Honestly, like
recently
pretty
liked
similar.
those.
It's
No.
just like
Nah, bro. Like maybe in terms of the quality of the chocolate, sure, but like they're different things. Like Ferrero Rocher has like the hazelnut inside.
exactly.
and
But like it's just like it's a ball with more chocolate inside.
yeah, and hazelnuts inside. I think it's just. I think they're very different, bro. Think about it. Like
Bro,
one
it's
is
a
one
ball
is
with
silky.
chocolate.
Well, yeah, but one is silky smooth, and the other one's a crunchful. Which is they're both great, but they're just different.
And they're
the
all
third one?
crunchy.
The third
when
one,
they're cold. Pog.
the third one is I absolutely love peanut butter, so it's like Reese's.
Oh yeah, Reese's are
Reese's
good.
Pieces or
No, fuck Reese's Pieces. So
Reese's
it's
Cups.
either Reese's Cups. My issue with Reese's Cups is the fucking cupcake wrapper that they come in. Like fuck them. Like that's so inconvenient.
The wax wrapper. Yeah.
And every now and then you fucking like buy like some Reese's Puffs and like it's just completely fucking destroyed.
Reese's Puffs.
Oh, like
Reese's,
the cups.
Cups.
Yeah, because they get melted or some shit. I had
Yeah,
Reese's cups the other day. They were like whatever. I liked them, but that last time was like.
My favorite ones is like they have Reese's Cups minis.
Oh
just,
yeah.
Like, they don't come in that stupid fucking paper.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just a Reese's cup, but
Right.
small, and then it's like they come a lot. Like,
I think
a lot in
the
back.
peanut butter ratio on those are probably better. I think the Reese's cups have too much peanut butter for me because I've only come to like peanut butter recently, so it's like not a.
Oh, I love peanut butter.
Oh, yeah, I love peanut
How about you, Boyo?
Like I said, favorite definitely Kit Kat.
Kit Kat, that sucks.
Ferrero, the
Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, I love that. That's
Nico says sugar is good. I agree with you, Nico.
He's
Sugar
not
is
here
good.
anymore.
Whatever,
You
dude.
could still be.
He'll see it eventually.
Sugar is good.
Like you will watch this.
But yeah, Lindt.
Nico's probably the only person that actually watches this.
Lindt balls. We've had a good amount of viewers so far. But anyway, Lindt balls for sure, and the Lindt like bar chocolate is also very good. But I don't
I
know.
want to try that. I want to try the.
I can't really say Hershey's is on top because like as good as they are, they're just like
It's good.
they've
but
gotten. I think they've degraded in quality a little bit over the years. I think
They just
either
been
that
the
or getting
same.
too used to it.
Yeah, I
It's
think
the same.
that's the problem. I was gonna say that. I think they just
They've kept the
same
same
thing,
exact- yeah.
same Hershey's bar.
Right.
And it's boring. Like you
I
want to
think-
try the new stuff.
Honestly, I think
Especially, like, those
they have a
meatballs,
problem right now that they're trying to fix because of that.
Really,
Because
I don't doubt it.
yes, I mean their bars is probably like the number one thing they used to sell, and I imagine they're not selling that many now.
No, it's because it's bland. It's really bland now. If you eat it, like you just.
it's just
Like,
chocolate.
I feel like-
it's just chocolate. There's no special thing.
Yeah,
about
90%
it.
of
taste
people who
refined.
buy Hershey's bars are buying them for s'mores.
That's true.
That's facts. I mean, I don't know if that's facts. But I didn't
Hey,
look
you
it
can,
up,
and
but-
also you can also buy those other bars as well that could be even more rich in flavor, especially when melted. Imagine that.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, I'd always would rather have a Crunch bar than a fucking Hershey's bar. Like 1,000%.
Yeah, I feel you. Crunch bar. I fuck with Crunch bar.
But-
Yo, the
but then-
Hershey's cookies and cream one though.
That's just
Oh
fire.
yeah, that.
That is.
That's true. But another top tier that I need to mention is pretzel M&Ms.
Oh my
For real?
god!
So fucking
Dude, I don't even
love
think I've tried it, bro.
pretzel
I actually don't
It
think I've
must be
tried it.
crazy.
Oh, it's just impulse, whatever.
There's always like, I feel like it's so hard to rate your favorite candy because there's so much candy that you forget.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm also like, I'm in the back of my head. There's probably like a few.
Like
that
I'm like,
know
I
if see
swear
them.
I know other candies that I love.
Like
I literally-
Haribo. Shout out to Haribo
Yeah.
or Haribo, however the fuck you want to pronounce that. Their SpaghettiOs are fucking bomb. You would like them for sure because they're sour.
Definitely not Haribo.
Yeah, they're Haribo.
No. You just said
Oh, Haribo, Gotcha.
Haribo because I don't think Haribo is Japanese. It's German.
Sure. I was pronouncing it Latin. Haribo.
You weren't. I sound like you were saying it with like a Japanese
Haribo.
accent.
Haribo, let's get some Haribo candy today. But
Jesus Christ, how racist can you become?
Yeah. And we're demonetized.
Gee, look, see, they're demonetizing us right now. Look at this.
Really?
Oh, you didn't see it.
Oh yeah, the SpaghettiOs are fucking fire. I don't know if you've had them. I feel like you should have.
SpaghettiOs,
I think
like
you
actual spaghetti, like what?
Yeah.
No, they're like literally spaghetti little strings. Obviously, it's not actual spaghetti. It's like red, blue, and green inside of the packet, and it's like very thin.
Oh,
and they're
I know.
Yeah, you know.
what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure you've had them with me before.
Yes.
They're not called SpaghettiOs. Though.
Yeah, they are.
SpaghettiOs like Chef Boyardee.
I know, but like these are like actually might
Shout
not
out
be
to
called
Chef Boyardee, my boy.
SpaghettiOs. Now I'm actually gonna look it up because I'm actually very curious. Haribo SpaghettiOs. But shout out to them, and I was also gonna give a
They
shout
can't
out.
trademark the same name.
I was gonna give a shout out
No,
to fucking Cadbury for having very good chocolate.
Yes.
Cadbury and Milka. Milka, I don't know. You should. Yep, I'm pretty. Their packages are very similar to. Okay, it's sour sketty. Sour sketty. It's not even spaghetti. It's sour sketty.
Sour sketty. Okay.
Yeah, here.
Image would be great.
Sour sketty. So instead of spaghetti, it's spaghetti.
Sour sketty.
Yeah, I want to run by some.
But yeah, it
Some
looked like
chocolate
this. Yeah,
in
I
there?
remember this entirely.
Yes. Yeah.
They're bomb.
I don't think I've ever eaten them, but I've definitely seen them. Before.
Yeah, I would recommend it, bro. If you like sour, go for it. What were you gonna say? You want to run some?
I was gonna run chocolates by you, and I want you guys to say yes or no.
Okay, go for it.
Milky Way.
Oh.
Yes. Wait. Yes. Wait.
Can
I've
I
never had one.
Milky Way? No, I never had one.
I was
either.
thinking of Three Musketeers.
So I can't say
Three
it.
Musketeers.
Yes.
Thumbs up.
I
Yeah.
don't like Three Musketeers. I don't
Really?
like Milky Way either.
I'm not sure if I've tried Milky Way. Maybe I have, and recently, and I liked it. So I'm gonna give Milky Way a thumbs up.
Snickers.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Snickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twix.
Yes.
Fucking Twix. Is
Right or left?
So
You
I
must
can't
pick.
believe we didn't even mention that, bro.
Of
Twix
course,
is amazing.
the right Twix.
Wait,
If you say
actually,
anything else, fuck you.
yo, low key, I've never even like tasted the difference between the two. Is there actually a difference?
No,
Okay.
there isn't.
It's
That's
just a
just the
branding
It's a
thing.
giant like brand,
It's a branding
it's a giant
thing.
marketing scheme which are
Yeah.
fucking geniuses.
Yeah.
Now, you have like you can buy a
You can
left
buy
Twix
packs.
packet.
Yeah.
And it's just like
It's just
it's
the only
it's a regular
difference-
Twix. It just says left Twix on it. It's
Yeah,
fucking hilarious.
The only difference is I think they're pre-broken in half or something like that. So it's just like
So broken on like the right side, basically.
Yeah.
The left one.
I don't even know. Like, yeah.
What else?
No, the chocolates there. Who is the Kit Kats?
Yeah.
M&M's.
Do you guys like any type of mint chocolate?
No.
Fuck mint chocolate.
Yeah, I tried the mint chocolate Oreos.
No,
Mint Oreos. I'm not a fan, bro. Like, it's just weird. It's just
I'm here to
it's
talk
so
about
weird. I don't understand
Good
how that works.
time. Not a
I like
good
it. I think I like
time,
it.
I
If
don't
I
wanna-
remember correctly, I like mint. Yeah.
Really?
I can't
Interesting.
do it.
Oreos?
Of course, yeah.
Mint.
But that's not a chocolate. That's a cookie.
That's an addiction.
Yeah, like, I don't think I've ever met somebody that doesn't like Oreos.
Yeah.
You ever have? Well, they have cookies.
Except for me. Because I can't eat it.
But you've had it.
Well, I haven't.
Yeah.
And you like it.
Yeah. Well, I can get the gluten-free ones anyhow.
well, not actual Oreo.
No comment.
How about Hershey's chocolate morsels?
How about the marsupials?
The morsels. The marsupials. Yeah, the chocolate morsels. Chocolate chips. Morsels, chips.
Oh yeah.
No, come on.
Semi-sweet or
Fucking
milk
talking
chocolate?
Milk chocolate, semi-sweet is also good. Fucking chocolate chips, bro. Like the
They're,
ones that call
they're
me
literally
chips. You know what I'm
chocolate
saying?
chips.
Yeah.
It's literally talking about chocolate.
Okay.
Like we've had them in this house before.
Like,
Yeah.
like when you go buy a bag of chocolate chips.
Yeah, the semi-sweet ones are so fucking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't-
Milk chocolate's also good.
I don't like the semi-sweet just eating them out of the bag.
Yeah, I think
I don't like that.
what you have to do, put a lot of them in a cup,
Melted.
put it in the microwave for a minute.
Yeah, no. Like anything
Mix it
cooking
up.
wise, like
Ooh.
automatically it's gonna be that one.
No, what I'm
But
talking about. I'm talking about like just put it in a small container, like a cup or whatever, like a little
And you just
like
melt
a
it.
plate. Put it in the microwave. Like just dump them in, put it in the microwave, mix it up. After a minute, and you have melted chocolate that is bomb as fuck. You can put it on anything you'd like. It's basically like a DIY Nutella. But
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
Nutella.
Yeah, I know, but like I made like chocolate chip pancakes,
That's facts.
and I used those.
That's
Have you guys
facts.
ever tried Maltesers?
Whoa, I think I've seen them.
I definitely heard of
It's
it.
like a European chocolate.
No.
No, I don't
I
think so.
think I've seen that. I don't think
It's
I've tried.
it's super fucking weird. It's like a ball of chocolate, and then but it has like a weird like it's not even a wafer inside. Like I don't even know how to explain. It's like air. Like I don't know. Fuck it. But like, it's like air. But it's really good.
It's literally just
I mean,
chocolate
sound-
with a pocket of air inside.
Yeah.
So like a ball
A
of
hollow.
chocolate, like a hollow ball of chocolate,
Yeah.
a hollow ball of chocolate. I know.
sounds-
So anyway, so Maltesers.
Oh, that's right. Maltesers.
Okay, so
Maltesers.
I have two different. So this is from, like, just the definition that like Google gives me, or the description. Actually, it's from Wikipedia. Whatever. It's a British chocolate. A spheroid malted milk center surrounded by milk chocolate.
Wait, you said a spheroid what?
Malted milk center
Okay.
surrounded by milk chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
But on the Malteser website, it says a crispy, airy center. So you like couldn't fuck. I don't know how to describe it.
Right.
Wrapped in a smooth, mouth-watering chocolate delight. I want to see if I can find a picture of the inside of it.
Things cut in half.
Profile.
Oh, let me just look.
r/things cut in
It's
half.
literally a profile.
Let's see how
Yeah. I've definitely had them.
Yeah, I've seen them for sure.
I've definitely had them.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love them.
Oh, so it
They're
basically
so
is
good.
a wafer on the inside because wafers are airy.
I know that's the best. I didn't fucking know how to describe it. That's
Yeah,
like,
but like that makes sense. I see what you mean.
Yeah, no, I've definitely had them, and they're super good. I can't remember if I had them when I was on my trip to Spain or somewhere
oh,
else.
yeah, I would buy them all the time when I was over there because
Yeah.
they're all over the place. What's your favorite Oreo?
Mega stuffed.
Okay, that's like a default, but
Like favorite flavored Oreo.
yeah, like for me, it has to be
Damn,
the thin Oreos are stupid good.
Plain
Bro,
Oreos
bro. No. Get this. Fudge covered
Yes,
Oreos.
the thin
those,
ones.
yeah,
Thin
those.
ones.
I think those win.
Yeah, those are.
I think those
are up
win.
there. Honestly, yeah, I think those win. But I also love I love golden Oreos too.
Yeah.
Golden Oreos are good.
Those are
Good,
good.
yeah, I
The-
gotta give them props.
The fudge thin Oreos, yeah.
That's the thing, bro. Like when they're covered in fudge, that's the next level.
The golden
They have a
thin
whole-
ones are good too.
Yeah, but I
Facts.
tried. Yeah, I mean the mint ones are disgusting.
Mhm.
I like mint. I like mint chocolate ice cream and stuff like that.
That's
What
nuts.
are you 80?
I can't. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's an acquired taste a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you have to really like. I only like mint for like the freshness in my mouth. Like I'll never really like pop a mint for the mint. I'll pop a mint for like the flavor and like the area, and then I'll like spit it out later.
No,
I
like
don't
I'll
suck at
eat.
the whole
Like
thing.
I'll always like. I love getting mint like after I eat and stuff like that. I'm like gum and shit like that. But like the chocolate, I don't know. It tastes good. I don't like it.
It's so like who thought of that in the first
Mm-hmm.
place? Like mint and chocolate, like they're
It's a
so
two-in-one.
wildly different.
Two.
Bro, I tried. I was so pissed. I don't remember where I was, but whatever. So there's Oreos on the table, and I thought they were golden Oreos, so
Mhm.
I'm like fire, but they were lemon. I almost threw up.
They were what?
Lemon Oreos.
Lemon Oreos.
I almost,
Oh,
I almost threw up.
That's interesting. I've had birthday cake Oreo. Those are. I think those
Those
are
are
like
decent.
regular. Yeah, it's like regular for whatever. It's no big deal.
Lemon.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, the double stuffed Tesla tail Oreos. There's
Oh yeah, that's facts.
Fire.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. I remember we had those a lot.
yeah.
So that definitely wins up there. I like soda crackers. I don't know why I brought this up. But I'm just thinking of things that used to be in our pantry. Those like the club
Yeah.
soda crackers. Those
Put
are
some
pretty
fucking cream cheese on that shit.
bomb.
Delicious.
Guava.
I love
Guava cream cheese. That's a combination I've come to like.
I love guava
It's
so much.
very
Guava
good.
for me is
Guava.
amazing.
Big facts. I have to have more of it. I feel like I haven't had enough. Like I haven't experimented enough.
Bro,
I know there's
literally,
like
like-
guava bars and shit.
We used to just buy so whatever. I'll get cream cheese. So I'll get not they wouldn't be what are they called? Not the soda crackers or they're like Maria cookies.
Yeah.
So you get a Maria cookie, put cream cheese on that shit, and then you would like buy a block of guava,
Mhm.
but not liquid, like an actual
I know what
like,
you're talking about.
and just fucking cut that shit up, put it on the cookie. That shit's so good.
Easy,
That
easy.
block of guava, I can just fucking eat it. The whole thing.
I've tried it. Like I think for me, it had to be like an acquired taste a little bit because I hadn't really had much guava. I don't even think I've had like what exactly is guava?
A fruit.
Yeah, I've never had actual guava though. I want to have actual guava, see what that's like.
Like the fruit, like
Yeah, I guess. Also, I want to have passion fruit because I know that tastes bomb. I just never had actual passion fruit. I've always had like what it tastes like, the drinks or whatever. Actual mango, that's bomb. That's my favorite fruit as of now, is mango. But I don't know. I feel like there's so much more fruits out there. Like dragon fruit, I've heard is pretty okay.
I'm not a big fruit guy.
Yeah, I like fruits a lot. I like blueberries, bro. Blueberries get me going. It's like you just keep going. Framboesas are the best though.
What?
Raspberries.
Oh.
I don't know why that's called like a framboise or framboise. I don't even know how to say it in Spanish.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of fruits in general. Like I can't like. I mean, shit. I never like just get a fruit and start eating it. Like,
That's me, bro. That's all me. Apple's good.
apple. The only two foods I can actually do that with
Apple's bananas.
is apple, bananas. So yeah, and watermelon.
Watermelon.
grapes.
It's so airy.
I love grapes.
Grapes I can do like a couple.
Yeah, I don't
Honestly,
like
the green ones I can just devour that shit.
My problem
Yeah.
is every time I personally buy grapes, I feel like I never eat them. But when like somebody else in my family buys grapes and there's grapes in the fridge,
Mm-hmm.
like I just devour that. Like
It's interesting. Me too.
What we can.
I don't know.
I love grapes. I like eating them a lot.
Strawberries have to be covered in chocolate for me to just eat a strawberry.
Really, I
Really?
like strawberries
I love
a lot,
strawberries.
bro. Strawberries are underrated in my list. Like, I know that they're really good, but I'll see them in the fridge and, like, not eat them, even though I know that they're bomb.
I'm still like completely convinced that I'm allergic to fruits. Like a very small allergic.
You
like
think so?
allergy. Whenever I eat fruits, like my fucking mouth, like it just like it starts burning.
Just
Really?
any fruit or like a certain type
No,
of
any fruit.
Huh.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
Happens same with apples and watermelon and bananas?
Everything, yeah. But
Really?
like I'll power through them because I like them.
Right. That's so interesting. I literally never knew that, nor that, like, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Most likely. I'm pretty sure there's a thing for
I feel like, I think you
I
might be
like-
right.
Yeah, because I looked into it and it's just like it could be because like you're like it's just like they're like they're acidic,
Right.
so it could just be making your lips burn.
But you like sour candy.
Yeah.
Does sour candy have the same effect on you?
No.
Exactly. So I don't know if maybe it's a different type of acid because it's like a natural acid.
Yeah, I don't know.
And not necessarily whatever. I don't know.
Whatever. It's not like enough of an allergy, like fucking.
Right.
For me to care.
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing crazy.
But like if I eat too much of it, like it'll start burning. I'm like, alright, I'm good.
How about vegetables? Vegetables. I really like cauliflower, bro.
I hate cauliflower.
Cauliflower is bomb. I also like.
Only time I can eat like actual vegetables. So like if it's like, I've been trying to get myself to eat more tomatoes, but I honestly don't like tomatoes.
I forget that tomatoes are a vegetable.
Yeah, I don't like tomatoes. Whatever. And then, but like I love burgers. So a lot of the time, like because I don't really eat fruits or vegetables that much. Like whenever I get a burger, like I'll just like
You
eat,
put it all
like,
lettuce, tomato,
yeah, exactly.
onion.
Onions, yeah.
Do you like
Say
onions?
balance it out.
Yeah, I like onions. But for me, like my like the only way I can honestly like really enjoy vegetables
Vegetables.
is if it's like they're cooked.
Mm.
Like grilled onions, it's just
Mhm.
bomb.
Mhm.
Or when you go to like a Chinese restaurant and it's like everything's cooked with like the broccoli
Yeah,
and all that
yeah,
shit's
yeah,
cooked.
yeah.
Like there I can eat it without an issue.
Right.
It
Like
tastes
the
so
fried
good.
rice is
Right.
bomb.
No, but I need like
Broccoli. That's what I was thinking of.
yeah. I mean not even in the fried rice, just in general. Like if it's cooked like with like the food,
Mm-hmm.
like and it's just like on the side of broccoli,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like it was cooked together. Like I could eat it.
Okay.
Feel it, like yeah.
Interesting.
By the way, tomatoes are fruits, not vegetables.
Are they actually?
I mean, they're. I just looked this up. That's why I know.
I know.
They're raised. They're like grown as fruits, but nutriologists, I think I said that right, treat them as vegetables.
Right, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so they're vegetables, but people.
But they're grown as fruits.
But it's because they grow out of
How they grow and everything, they are described as a fruit. But for like the nutritional facts and how like it affects the body, they're more like a vegetable.
No, like it's because of the way that it's grown, and also because like in general, like fruits have seeds, and
Yeah.
tomatoes have seeds.
It's interesting.
Wait a second. So vegetables don't have seeds.
No.
How do you like how do they reproduce?
No idea. They just do it.
No, like I mean, they grow from like plants and stuff.
Right, but like that plant
Like
needs
no,
to be
like
reproduced.
the plant has seeds.
So the plant itself has seeds. Okay, got you. The plant itself has seeds.
Yeah.
The fucking vegetable itself doesn't.
The seeds aren't inside of the thing.
Yeah.
Fruits are enveloped in seeds in order for other things to eat the fruit in order to spread out the seeds.
Except for bananas. Bananas don't really have seeds.
And I think
My mind is being blown.
it's in
right
the outer part. I want to call it a shell, but it's not. It's not a shell.
now. Of what?
The banana
Peel.
peel. Thank you. It's in that like the seed or has the seed in it somewhere.
I think it could be considered a seed because technically, like the core of the apple is considered a seed.
Well, it does have seeds.
I mean, yeah, there are seeds in there.
Right. But like I don't know, like but it's not a seed itself. But like it
Right.
technically is like I don't know.
I suppose, yeah, I mean, you could bury a core of an apple, and I suppose it'll grow back. I guess I don't know. I've never experimented with
No,
that.
I'm pretty sure
You-
that sounds right.
I feel like, yeah. Okay,
Most
cool.
most apples, yeah.
I said something that's accurate.
First time for everything.
What's corn?
A human created.
I think that's vegetable. Yeah.
It's a
Wait,
vegetable.
it's human created?
Well, you guys know. Fuck. Wait, I don't want to get this wrong.
Cardio.
I think it's broccoli that's human created, and cauliflower was the original.
Really?
That would make sense.
Why would that make sense?
Remember, keto, everything's cauliflower, not broccoli. I'm pretty sure cauliflower is like a base for broccoli. Things like
I mean, they're so
broccoli is
similar.
like-
No,
They're so similar. Like I don't doubt that they're part of the same family. I didn't know
Exactly.
one
No, they're
was
definitely
the
part
other.
of the same
Right,
family,
like
but
they
like-
are. That's interesting. I didn't realize that we made.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I
names.
just want to make sure. Yeah. So broccoli is man-made.
Really? Huh.
That's why kids don't like broccoli. It's not natural.
Life can never give you lemons, because lemons are across the orange lemons,
Apparently-
yellow lemons.
Apparently, the
No,
description
it's
that Google gave me was from I guess a fact website. So it says broccoli is man-made. It was carefully bred by Italian farmers more than 2,000 years ago. Carefully breeding different types of wild cabbage to create it. And the next sentence is, a blue whale's heart is the size of a car.
Great website you're looking at there.
So I guess Google just got the
Wait, but
fact.
what car though?
Oh, a car.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have a GTI. We have a Golf. I'm using a Mazda 3 right now. They're
You
different
don't
sizes.
understand. It's a car. That's it.
Oh,
car.
Ford Focus.
There you go.
Got you.
Think
Got
about
you. Easy.
Yeah, no, but lemons, they're crossbreed between limes and oranges. They're.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I literally never knew that.
We're gonna learn about.
I never knew that either until I read it
I
online.
wonder
So
what's the next.
this might be
DLC.
completely inaccurate.
Yeah,
I'm just
we're gonna
repeating
get-
lies.
we're
It's
gonna
what I read online. But like,
we're gonna learn about 10 fruits, nuts, and vegetables that you did not know were man-made. Right?
Alright, let's do it.
That's the website I
I
found.
just can't.
let's do it.
I wonder when the next DLC for next plan's gonna
Okay,
come.
well, this is,
I'm interested.
That was like
You never know. You never know.
Thank you, Lewis.
a deals. Okay.
the first thing is cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, and more.
Wait, so cauliflower.
Damn. So I was wrong then.
It's
My
man-made.
assumption.
Right, apparently. But also, I'm confused
We've
at the
been
fact that
bamboozled.
it the number 10 is 4. You get me? It's cabbage, broccoli,
Oh,
cauliflower,
yeah.
kale, and more. What the?
Well,
okay.
broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower, aren't they of the same family? I feel
That
like
might
I mean,
be-
they all come from cabbage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe it's like
But so
Does
where the
lettuce
fuck
come from
where does
cabbage?
cabbage come from?
Yeah, I'm
But it
curious.
says cabbage is man-made and everything else comes from cabbage.
Cabbage is the godfather.
I'm assuming we get lettuce from
its
cabbage,
wild
right?
form is known as wild mustard.
Interesting.
Wild mustard.
Can somebody look up wild mustard for me?
Wild mustard?
Yeah.
Oh, mustard.
Yeah.
I thought you said mustard, just without the I don't know. What else is on the list? What do we got that's man-made?
Oranges.
Oranges? Yeah. Wait. Fuck. Okay. So lemons are even more man-made. They're artificially artificial.
what are
Artificially artificial.
what oranges?
Yeah.
What are the parent plants? Do you know? Does it say?
Mandarins. I thought they were the same thing. Not this. I thought it was the other way around. I mean.
Interesting.
Well, think about it. Oranges are a lot
it
bigger.
says it says the history of the orange is unclear, but is believed to first appear in China. To be clear, fruit.
This is what
A
happened
fruit
when you
needs to
look
have
research.
evolved from pomelo, fuck is Palmetto?
Palmetto Expressway.
Yeah.
Easy.
Pomelo. Pomelo.
Palmetto.
Pomelo. Yeah.
Interesting.
So it has to be evolved from a pomelo and mandarin to be considered an orange. So I guess a mandarin was first.
Yeah. Interesting.
A tangerine is not considered whatever. Peanuts. Yeah, I really knew that.
Are man-made?
Yeah.
From what does it say? How the fuck does that work?
I've
It does
definitely.
say, but I'm not even gonna bother because for some reason it has a scientific name.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the modern peanut is a hybrid of two older types of peanuts, the Archaeus epineus
Sick.
and the Archaeus duranus, whatever.
Sure. So the peanut is an archaeus, I guess? If the scientific name. Maybe, I don't know, maybe even if it comes from the same family.
I don't know how much I trust this website because number 7 is banana.
Are bananas natural?
That's funny.
Apparently not.
What the fuck?
I feel like.
I feel, maybe we're being
I think
bamboozled here,
so. I
don't
think
know.
what it is that they're saying it's man-made because like the ones we eat today are man-made.
Yeah, because it says
Because this
like,
one said it
the
too.
peanuts have been derived.
The banana is a man-made hybrid of the wild Musa acuminata and Musa babilicina banana species.
Sure. I mean, plátano and banana are from the same family, obviously.
Yeah.
Is there one that came first? I don't know. But I guess that's true. I mean, we've definitely genetically modified a lot of our fruits to be like bigger. Like I was gonna make this point. Like orange, it makes sense that oranges are derived from mandarins because they're bigger.
Exactly.
I guess.
You know what I mean? And like we're trying to make everything bigger because like, you know, we're trying to eat, we're trying to feed people.
We're trying to
Everybody
get
eats.
bigger.
Everybody eats.
The
We're trying to get
almonds,
bigger, stronger, and faster.
almonds.
Interesting.
See, but the almond is a man-made hybrid of the wild almond, which is notoriously bitter and could be deadly. Oh,
Huh.
okay.
So we're
So yeah,
eating
it's just they're just genetically modifying.
I really want to know how the history of cacao, because like
The what?
that of cacao, because that's where we get chocolate from. But
Oh.
how the fuck, like, cacao tastes disgusting.
Yeah.
How the fuck did they know that, like, using this would create
You know,
a sweet?
look, it probably tasted better to them than what they were eating, you know? Back then.
Also,
I guess.
maybe true. Yeah, maybe true.
Number 5 is grapefruits.
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that makes grapefruit.
Yeah.
That's like, that sounds pretty artificial.
Yeah.
If you have grapes, we have fruits.
I don't know what this is.
Me neither.
Oh, look, the first thing is one fruit you probably have never heard of. It used to be popular. Boysenberry.
Boysenberry.
No, boysenberry.
Boys in the berry.
I feel like I've heard of that before, though.
It's considered to be a variant of the blackberry, although it is actually a hybrid of a blackberry and either the loganberry, of course, a loganberry,
You mean Logan Paul?
or a red raspberry.
There's so many freaking like fruits and berries and shit that we don't even know.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
I mean, this one makes sense because it's the Tangelo.
Tangelo.
Yeah.
Which is a tangerine and a melon? No? Or like a Camelot? Or what? What's the tangerine and a what? And a watermelon. There you go.
Mellow.
Watermelon.
Great old vine.
Mellow melon. Mellow mushroom. Highly
Is there a
recommend.
mellow mushroom out here?
Tangerines and
yes. In such a
pomelos.
place. If they're still there. I don't know if they're still there, but they're definitely there at one point in time.
What?
Where?
Mellow mushroom?
What?
Mellow mushroom.
No.
You don't know
It's a
it?
pizza place.
Very good pizza place.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, there's a lot of trippy
Anyway,
vibes.
whatever
It's
the
a
hell
little expensive.
a pomelo is
Pomelo.
that it keeps coming up.
Oh yeah, that's
It's a
where.
mix between that and a tangerine. That's what a tangelo is.
There you go. Oh, pomelo. Okay, yeah, I should have referred
Carrots.
back. Really?
Yeah, but it just says because like the orange color, like they used to not be orange, they're white and purple, and probably unedible. So it's like they're not really man-made. It's just like if we modified them to
Yeah.
Right. To
enough
be
to be
edible.
man-made. Number 1 is strawberry. The
It kind of sucks for
strawberry
the
is a
guy that
man-made.
found out they're unedible.
Exactly. The modern strawberry is man-made. Is a man-made hybrid of the smaller wild strawberry, which has a shorter shelf life, as well as better flavor and aroma. This website was confusing.
Yeah.
Was. The
Probably
key
not
was
the
in the
greatest
past.
website. Where are we at? 120.
I mean 420.
Okay.
420.
Blaze.
What else? What other facts have you given us today?
What other facts can we learn today, teacher?
What's up?
Sorry.
Give us this school lesson in the middle of summer.
Please.
It's not the middle.
Oh, I
of
looked
summer.
up the wild Mustangs. This is all that popped up.
The wild Mustangs. You talking about a horse or is this like a?
The
car?
wild mustard. Sorry.
Oh.
It's a
The wild cars.
Yeah, I guess.
The planes. Is there a car called Buffalo or anything like that or not?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
I
Because
feel
I
like
was gonna
not
make a
just.
joke like that.
That doesn't mean anything.
I feel like not just Buffalo. There's probably something that has the name Buffalo in it.
True.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
There you go.
I mean, you have the Dodge Ram,
Yeah.
which is similar to a Buffalo, I guess. I don't know.
No, I
No, okay.
One's a ram, one's a buffalo.
and like there aren't those on like completely separate continents as well? Ram.
Lewis,
like,
I don't know
side.
animals, bro. I
Because
couldn't tell you.
Buffalo's on the American side, that's for sure.
I think we have rams.
Yeah.
Really?
I think those are Rams. No.
Before they got
Are
brought
there
over.
rams in the U.S.?
I know Gordon Ramsay doesn't live in the U.S., so that's one ram we can get rid of.
His son gets the best food. Gordon Ramsay's son.
And I guess.
Cause like
I don't know, Manny
Straight
cooks pretty
from
well,
that?
bro, low key. Like,
There is a
Her
Buffalo
Buffalo
car in GTA.
Oh yeah, the
that's
buffalo
family
is
food.
the
Yeah.
that's the other one, isn't it?
what's up?
Yeah, there is a Buffalo car.
It's
In
just,
GTA.
It's just like a super.
Oh yeah, I know
It's a
exactly which one it is. I know
supercharged
exactly which one it is. Yeah,
That's funny.
That's funny.
Like you said the name, that's why I was thinking. Like I've definitely heard of something called Buffalo.
that was the joke I was gonna make. It's like the buffalo, you can find those in the plains in America.
Eventually, like an actually driven car is gonna be like a wild spot. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see a car that's like not driverless or like not self-driving.
Oh.
Like eventually those will be like the rare ones, and then eventually they're gonna be killed off. Do you think they're gonna like actually like the U.S. will like not allow driven cars at one point?
No,
You don't think so? I feel like it's touchy. You
I
know what I'm
can
saying?
not anytime soon.
No, definitely
Yeah,
not soon.
not anytime soon.
Not soon, but I'm talking about eventually.
I can see
when it happens.
I can see they're getting a point that like so many people have auto driving cars that it's more unsafe to have like manual driven cars on the road than it is to like not have them out.
Right.
Like it's just gonna get to a point that like the system's gonna be working so well that like the only accidents are gonna be those driven by manual drivers.
Yeah. I mean, low-key, that's kind of the way it is now. Like, if you think about the amount of accidents that have happened with self-driving cars, it's happened because of human error.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think like 99% of them. Yeah.
I'm thinking about that one person that got run over that was like on their bike or whatever. I think they kind of like ran into the road. I don't know the details about that. And there was another one like this guy was like driving on the canyons. And he just fell asleep in his Tesla, and his Tesla was like, "Yo, bro, like wake the fuck up, or we're gonna die." And he like crashed into a pole or whatever
Damn.
because he wasn't awake.
That's why you have to have. I think Tesla it makes you.
It makes you touch the wheel like every 10 seconds.
Yeah, something like that. Like you can't keep your wheel off. Both hands can't be off the wheel for more than like 10 seconds or something like that.
There's too much like that goes into it because like the laws are weird because the only way that we could, like you said, the only way that we could have a completely like self-driving cars would be with some sort of government intervention because like as of right now self-driving cars like are expensive.
Oh no, as of right now, and they're not even a commodity yet. Like
That's what I'm saying. So like I mean it's gonna be weird because like how is the government gonna force you to get a self-driving car?
That's also what I'm thinking, right? It's like
Well, I mean, I feel like it's just going to get to a point that like, because even now like self-driving cars and are mostly like electric cars like Teslas and stuff like that, and those are coming down as price as the years goes on, as the new ones come out, as the technology gets less expensive to maintain them and like actually own them. I feel like it's just going to get to a point that like it's just not going to be worth for the people that sell cars to sell like a gas engine car or like a non-self-driving car
right.
than it is just to have all of the same self-driving.
Right, I mean, it's gonna
electric
become the
cars.
new standard. Like that's
Yeah,
for sure.
like,
Like that's something that's.
It's just
like,
going. There's just going to be a moment that's just going. Everything's just going to flip. Either, and it's going to be.
It's my issue is that it's just going to be way too expensive because like a gradual change like that, like over time, I don't think it's how it's going to end up happening. The only way it could possibly happen is if the government goes, all right, you guys, everybody has to trade in the car that they have now, buy a self-driving car, and we're gonna give you this much money, like as like a subsidy for buying.
Right, there has to be like some kind of incentives for sure behind it for sure.
I think it has to be like that's it. Like I don't think it's a gradual change like that. It's gonna be too complicated because there's always gonna be somebody on the road that's not doing a self-driving car.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be that fucker that's like driving his Miata. Yeah, like I'm gonna be driving my Miata.
Absolutely, the driving.
Thankfully, we're in the generation that's like allowed to like still have the cars that we can have. Like we have that advantage for a little bit.
Yeah, so that's another reason why I don't think there's ever going to be only fully electric cars because there's too many people like you and me that absolutely love cars.
Right.
That want to do stuff to their cars that you can't do to an electric car.
Exactly, and it's not going to sound the same either. Like there's still going to be out there. But yeah, I feel like the U.S. just can't like impose a law like that. Like I don't know, like it would really piss a lot of people off.
Yeah, I mean that's what they started doing in Europe. They're like. Like we're not forced. Like they weren't forcing anybody to get cars, like electric cars. Mm-hmm. But it's like, if you do, like, you're gonna get subsidies for it. So like you like
heavy incentives, basically. That's what they're trying to do, which makes sense.
Which is the only way, because money is the only motive. So
money is power.
Money is government.
Or we can just wait until the world destroys itself.
True that.
Like
which is gonna happen first?
You saying 40 years?
40, 50 years, yeah.
No shot. That's not happening.
You don't think so?
No shot. I have too much faith in humans. Like, we're too badass. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, if we ever get to that point where it's like, like, shit's about to hit the fan, we'll figure something out.
It's happening right now, though.
We either figure it out or we have to move to another planet.
Literally, like, we're at the point, basically, right now that, like, we're not going to be able to replace all the carbon in
they've been saying that for the past 100 years.
100 years?
Yeah. Like, forever, there's been like, in 20 years, like, everything's going to be flooded. Like, there's not going to be Antarctica anymore. Like, it's just always how it goes. Like,
I suppose. I don't know. It's like, I don't know much about this topic to honestly, like, even debate on it. It's just like, only from what I've heard, I see like, it's like the hottest day in like New York that it's ever been in the past like 60 years or more than that. I don't know, like seeing these numbers is a little crazy.
Heat wave going through the U.S. and Europe now.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. Like the world is a cycle. Like it gets
right. That's
it gets super hot and then it gets super cold and it gets super it's just.
But we definitely affected it though. I mean, there's no way of pumping like thousands of whatever the unit is to measure gas into the atmosphere for 100 years is not going to affect anything.
No, of course it affects it, but the question is, it affected as bad as people are saying? Because there's no like that. That's like what the biggest like issue with like climate. I'm just playing the devil's advocate here. The biggest issue with the like climate change deniers is that like the world's like since we first started recording, like the temperature of the world, it's been getting hotter and hotter, and it seems like it's just how it goes. Like it doesn't like it's there because we have a bigger population or because we have more cars or stuff like that. Like it doesn't seem like it's getting worse. It's gradually going up.
I suppose.
The temperature.
At the same time, you also have to like measure the change in temperature from year to year. Like I don't know the numbers, but like if the change has been like exponential to an extent, or not even exponential, but like it's been growing. Like the first year it grew 1% and or 1 degree, and now the next year it's like 2 degrees, and the next year it's 2.4 degrees. Like that's a lot of change, and it's like more change every year. But like I don't know, I think just the fact that like we're dumping so much shit into the ocean, like literally just that already affects the climate a fuck ton. You know what I'm saying? It affects like the ocean and affects the coral reefs, and like I don't know much about this bullshit, but I just know that like if you're affecting the ocean like that, it's gonna affect the water that's evaporated. It's gonna affect like the actual the environment around it, and I don't know. I guess like that like it has to like affect it in some way or another. Like I especially all the gases that we're putting into the air, like when you see smoke coming out of like those garbage disposal places, or like the factories that we have or whatever.
Semi-truck that floors it.
Yeah, like you see all that, like that definitely has to have some kind of effect.
Of course it does.
So I think the fact that like humans have industrialized so much of our processes, not necessarily a bad thing, but like the way that we've done it has definitely caused a lot of change in the environment. But I just don't know. I don't know much about it. I don't know like how well we've been at measuring it. I know there definitely is an effect there. However gradual it is, that's up to like the people that are.
Start the camera real quick. We'll just finish this talk and then we'll call it.
Sorry, camera died. Won't happen again.
But yeah, I mean, like to finish my point, like I'm like for sure, like without a doubt, humans are affecting the atmosphere and like the planet in like a negative way in terms of like how it's gonna affect the Earth. So one thing I have heard from someone, I don't remember who said it. It was like the Earth will be okay. Like the Earth is gonna be fine, but the humans just won't be able to live on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We'll figure something out.
We'll figure out a way to like inhabit it, I guess, or like just to like be there. I mean, if you think about like the way that China is currently, I know they have to like a lot of people wear face masks when they're on the road because they have to because
so
of like
pollution.
the pollution there.
I mean, because that's the issue. Like, that's the issue with this whole global, like the whole push for global warming.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's looking at like the world superpowers, like the U.S., and we're not the fucking problem. We really aren't. We have like we have some of the strictest emission regulations in the world. The issue is a place like China. Like actually, a study came out recently that they've been using a chemical to destroy their garbage that was like banned worldwide. For like they've been using it for the last 10 years since it's been banned, and it's like one of the worst chemicals known to man that has like the most effect to the ozone. And they just found out that they were using them, and then so what does China do? They're like, oops, sorry, and they pay a fine, and that's fucking it. Like it's like, and then that's why like I made a joke earlier. It was like just like when I was like, don't take my straws, or like when it's just like, oh, like we have to help the earth, and we gotta ban straws. Like California banned straws and like single-use plastics, and like 90% of the garbage in the ocean right now comes from third world countries. So what is you taking my straws away gonna do?
Really? Is that so?
1,000%.
I didn't even know that.
Because they don't have the regulations that we do. So like, why are you gonna take my straws away when it's the fucking people over like across the fucking sea that are ruining it? Like, what?
That's a good point. If that fact is true, that's a very good point.
But that's racist, and that's the problem. That's racist. You can't say that stuff.
I mean, the straws is like, it's a little thing, but yeah, I understand. Yeah,
that's what my.
I mean, there's metal straws and stuff like that. It's very.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Like people look at the U.S. like if we're the problem, but we really aren't.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot to like fix it. I guess. I mean, there's like a huge like,
1,000%,
culture behind like being economically or not environmentally friendly and shit like that.
Yeah, people were losing their shit when we got out of the Paris Accords. When Trump got us out of the Paris Accords, which, if you don't know, the Paris Accords is like every year you have to reach you have to lower your emissions by a certain percent. And the end of 2018, of course, China didn't fucking reach it. So what does China do? They pay a fine. They don't fucking care. And then the U.S. wasn't in it, and guess what? They were the country that cut their emissions by the most.
Really? And they're not in it? We're not in it?
No, Trump left because the thing is like it's like those agreements like they don't work for anything because all because the way it works is like the U.S. like all the countries inside have to help the less developed countries inside. Like because China's a fucking weird country. It's not technically less developed, but for the sake of the argument, it is because they don't really give a fuck about like their emissions and everything like that. Yeah. So like the U.S. would like have to put in money and put in research and shit to help China to do it to reduce their emissions when they don't.
When China's not going to do anything about it.
Yeah, so like we lose money.
It's just wasting money, right?
Yeah, we lose money and then
and nothing changes.
Nothing changes, and we still reduce our emissions by the most.
I see, because we can pour more money into like helping our own selves, like our own country with emissions.
No, I mean, because we're gonna do it anyway. It's just we don't need a stupid agreement to tell us what to do. Like
right. Yeah, when you at first when you said that like Trump got out of that thing, and you explained what it was, I was kind of like, oh, that kind of makes sense because it's like, what's the point? Like I don't know, like it.
There isn't one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the issue with like these globalist schemes in general, like fucking. The United Nations doesn't do anything.
You don't
the
think
United
so?
Nations is just there.
It's like I don't know, like a, how do you call that? Like I don't know, it's like a thing to like make each other look good. Like, oh, we're like working together.
Exactly. It's an award. Like it's like a giant award show, pretty much. Like I don't know. The United Nations doesn't do anything, and it's just shit like that.
It's fucked.
Yeah. We pay a ton of money for nothing.
True, yeah, I guess I don't even know how the UN works. I guess you do have to put money into like a membership fee or whatever.
Yeah, you're expecting.
Hey guys, join my Patreon. The UN Patreon, yo. Hey, these assholes in the United States do not fucking pay me money to just.
If you guys didn't notice, the UN website now has the join button on their YouTube page. That's nothing new. If you don't want to pay, you won't have to. But if you want, you can pay for it now.
Sorry, go ahead. I thought it was funny though.
You saw.
No, but it's just pretty much that. Like it's just like you're expected to help out. Like you're expected to give aid to like other countries when
they're not willing. If they're not willing, why help?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
like,
never
it's
going to work.
It's not gonna help.
Force them.
No, interventionism has never worked. Like ever, not once.
Really?
In the history of the U.S. that interventionism worked. Like
people are gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah. Only time it ever worked was Japan, and that's because we wiped them off the map. Like we didn't give them another choice.
Right. Yeah, we did that.
Right. We didn't give them a choice at all.
I feel like that's not something we can compare there.
No.
No, I mean, if you look at why Japan is doing so good, it's because of us.
True. I mean, I know. We definitely like had a big part in the reform.
We also did drop 2 bombs off.
That was what I'm saying. Like not only did we drop 1 nuke, we dropped 2 nukes, and we literally just went into their country. We wrote their constitution for them, and we were like, if you guys want to secede as a country, here you go.
Right.
And that's why they're doing so good nowadays.
Yeah, I when you were mentioning that about China and like their pollution, on my mind I'm thinking about like how wildly different they are to Japan. China and Japan are like two like we almost like in the United States we see them very similar, but like
in China are 2 completely different
Hong Kong
things.
too. That's true.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Hong Kong
right.
is more like Japan.
And like in Hong Kong, they're doing like the protest against China for not. They don't want to become part of China. And
I mean,
like,
they don't. The main protests were
for traditions.
Yeah, China. They were like because they're becoming part of China in however many years. China wanted to add a new law to, or however it works. They wanted to put a new law into Hong Kong that if China wanted to, they could like extradite people from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
But like the people in Hong Kong is like, yeah, no, that's not gonna fly. We're not part of China yet.
Exactly. And then there's been protests in this mall, and the police left the area, and then a whole bunch of guys in whites like shirts with bamboo sticks just started beating the shit out of people.
Fuck, what is it called? The tree out, I think it is. It's like what the mafia for them is called. But yeah, anyway, interventionism.
I saw a video. It was fucking crazy. This guy in the white shirt with bamboo stick was running up the escalator, and this one guy with the camera was running, and the guy was just with the stick just running straight for him. It looked funny, but it's terrible. It really is bad.
Talking about Hong Kong, China just built the largest bridge to Hong Kong.
Really? Like physical bridge?
Yeah. No, like in order to, because Hong Kong is island by itself. It's not like connected to the rest of China. So because it's becoming part of China, in order to connect it, they built like a major ass highway bridge.
Interesting.
Longest one in the world, I think now.
But yeah, as Alex said, interventionism never works. But this time, I'm gonna intervene into your ass to fucking click that like button.
There you go.
Click that like button, like and subscribe. Let us know what you think. Hit a comment. Let us know what you think. I asked you earlier how you open your cereal.
Let us know.
Let us know. We're kind of curious.
We are.
We might read. We might read your comment if you post one. Has anyone ever commented on any of our posts?
No.
If you comment, we will read it because that's
facts.
Yeah,
and we will respond. Because
if you comment, I'll send you a sticker.
There you go. If you comment, I'll send you a sticker.
You get a prize.
That's a good prize. So let us know what you think. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram. You might find the link below. If you do, just click on it and click follow.
I would hope you did.
We might follow back, but we might not because Instagram is all about clout. And if you have more followers, then you have following.
Did you? I'm sorry. This is like the end of the podcast, so just quick right before we end. Instagram is trying out of getting rid of its likes.
Mm-hmm. We talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
I think you might have not been here.
Possibly.
But I thought it was. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I heard about it today. That's why I brought it up.
We definitely did talk about it. I guess you weren't here yet.
Yeah. So I think it's a good idea, like because like it takes away a bias.
Yeah.
When you see a post with like 1 million likes, you're like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta like it too because it's like everyone else likes it. But when you take away those likes, you see the content for what it is, more than for what other people do.
Yeah. And you still get to see how many people like your own stuff too.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
and especially with like how much like social media, I think like has to deal with like depression nowadays. I think it's
Right. A lot of people.
That was one of my
getting
points
fucked like that.
when we talked about it way back then.
So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. If you watched until the end, I am impressed.
Honestly,
I don't know how many people.
I think there's a
actually
way
do
to see our view
There
time.
Yeah, there is. Like,
Yeah.
I know there's YouTubers that have like
and honestly,
taken out the last little segment of their thing because it wasn't getting enough views.
Yeah.
So like,
and I think
that
also
works.
like you have to watch a certain amount of the video before it counts as the view.
yes, but I don't know how that works. either.
But we'll figure that out.
I feel like it's a percentage that YouTube does.
It is a
how long-
percentage.
Probably like 60% or something of the video.
I don't think so. That's probably way too much.
Yeah, especially for like a video like this, which is like an hour and a half long.
I
Like,
can imagine.
I think like
I
10
can imagine
minutes
it's
is
more than like
enough.
20%.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean they want to get those
I don't
view
doubt
numbers.
it. I don't doubt it. Yeah, like, and I just it kind of makes sense because like with 20%, you kind of understand like what's happening in the video a little bit, like kind of
Yeah.
there. So thank you for watching. I
Yeah, guys.
appreciate you.
Dragging out this video.
And we'll see you on the next one.